Hey guys, welcome to my Honda CB350 engine rebuild photo slideshow part 5. Okay, in this episode, I decided to get into the CL engine, which was a 1972 year. And as soon as I open this engine, you can tell right away the problem with it. On the camshaft and the cam sprocket is held by two bolts that are attached to the camshaft, and those two bolts were just not visible. So they might have broken or fall off. These certain bolts are supposed to be torqued, and they recommend them to be Loctite. So, and you can only use them once. So every time you disassemble this engine, you have to get new bolts and use these bolts. So, so like this engine, everything, like the camshaft would spin, but that sprocket wouldn't rotate to crank that engine up. So in this first picture, like you can see where the bolts should align, and it's just so disaligned and they're not visible. And then here is a closer look. You see how those two little holes are supposed to line up into that cam sprocket, and there was like just of that black rubber debris all over that part of the engine. And then once I disassembled this whole CL engine, I compared parts from the CB engine to this engine, and my CB camshaft was just complete. You wouldn't be able to use it unless like I could take it to a shop, and so they could like fix it, because you can fix them, but I didn't want to do that. The CL camshaft was in pretty good shape. And then I had found the culprit of why the CB engine wasn't working. On the left side right here is a little cover that goes on the CB engine, and on the right is the CL, the same cover that was on the CL engine. And if you look closely in that center cylinder, there's a metal part that's supposed to be on the left side right here. There's a missing metal part right here, and it's just missing. And on the right, it has it. And that little certain thing regulates the oil to the whole engine. So once I resolved the issue of why both of these engines weren't working, I gathered all the parts that I would be able to use to put in this engine. And then I just moved on to ordering new parts. That would be new piston rings, a new gasket set. And then after that, I just started seating my valves, as you can see in this picture. Acquired a tool that would do just that, and then I just put back the valves and tested the valves to see if they would hold, and they did. This is a leak down test with acetone, which held up really good. And after that was done, I did a light honing on my cylinder walls, since they measure to spec. Thanks for watching, and the next episode is going to be assembling the whole engine, and I'll tell you guys how much I spent rebuilding this whole thing, so stay tuned.